For this video, we're going to be looking at the slope of 2 points so we can find parallel and perpendicular lines. So we're given 2 points. The first point is -7 and -7. So we're going to call this one x1 and this will be y1. The second point is going to be 4 and 2. So this will be x2 and this one will be y2. So I'm going to plot those 2 points. So I'm going to find -7 and then -7, and I'm going to put those two, a point there. And then I'm going to find 4, and then I'm going to find 2. So just a real quick review. This is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. I'm going to use a ruler this time just to do a little neater. And I'm going to switch around the colors. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick, I'm guessing this is orange or red line. So that's the first line. So when we find the slope, we're going to use the formula. Let's go with m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we have our x's and our y's. So let's start off with our y's. So m equals y2 is 2 minus a -7. Now again, you can flip the order. I could have just as easily called this y1 and y2, and this is x1 and x2. It doesn't make a difference. And I've explained that in class before, but maybe I'll make another video about that as well. So again, so now I'm going to get my x2, which is 4, and then I'm going to subtract my -7. Okay, so now I'm just going to be doing the math. I'm going to be doing the top and the bottom, just figuring out what that subtraction is. So let's do m equals, so 2 minus a -7. So don't forget that if you're subtracting a negative, that turns into addition. So that's the same as 2 plus 7 over 4 plus 7. So 2 plus 7 is 9 over 11. So I know a lot of you guys still kind of get confused by this. So the way you want to think about this, the negative flips the sign of whatever's in the parentheses. So this negative turns it into a positive, this negative turns it into a positive. And this is stuff that you learned in your earlier math when you were dealing with negatives, but it's just some of you guys keep forgetting how to do that. So again, if you see a negative in front of a bracketed negative number, just turn it into an addition problem. So here's our slope for this line here. Now, to find a parallel line, any line that runs parallel to it is going to be a parallel line. So let's say I went up 2 spots here. I'm going to use the same color. So let's say I go up just 2 boxes. 1, 2, and then I go up 1, 2. If I connect those 2 dots, you'll see right away that that's a parallel line, like a set of train tracks. And I know that's the way everybody explains parallel lines. It's like 2 train tracks that will never cross, so they run parallel to each other. So, and I could have just as easily gone down and then gone down and generated more lines that way. Now, to find perpendicular, what you need to do is you need to take this slope and flip it upside down. So you want to do the reciprocal, but you also have to do it as a negative. So you want to find the negative reciprocal. So what we're doing is, the way if you want to think to find, if you want to get all mathy on it, it would be -1 over m is the perpendicular. Okay, now we're not going to do any of this crazy math. All we do is we're just going to manually flip this upside down and put a negative in front of it. So if we start, let's do it like with as a little machine. So we start off with the box and we put a 9 over 11. I'm going to draw a little arrow just to kind of show a process. Let's change color to, I think this is purple. And that's going to go to -11/9. Okay, so the way we're going to think about this is we're going to just find any one of these points, and we're just going to do a rise over run. So since we have a negative number, so we're going to switch from an uphill positive slope to a downhill negative slope. Okay, so let's start with this one over here, because this one's kind of in the middle. So I want to get to something that's perpendicular to this one. So that's the point I'm starting with right here. Okay, so our rise is of -11, so we're going down -11 spaces. So this point we found earlier was 4 and 2. So I'm just going to drop down 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's how far I drop down. And then I do have to drop over 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's right there. So again, we're going down 11. I'll do a little illustration for that. Down 11. And then over 9. That's just the manual way. So we've identified that point. And so since I have this point, I'm going to connect the two dots. Now we have a perpendicular line. So again, the slope of this one, this slope m, equals -11/9. And this slope equals positive, I'm going to put a positive in there just so you remember that it's a positive uphill slope over 11. So we went from a positive slope of 9/11 to its negative inverse, its negative reciprocal of 11/9. So -11/9. And the way you can really check to see if you did it right, if this, where they intersect with the original lines, this should be a right angle, a 90-degree angle. And I know that you guys have encountered that in your earlier math. That's a 90-degree angle, and that's how you know that it's perpendicular. So it hits it at a 90-degree. Okay, I hope that explained it. I hope you like the beautiful artwork and the colors I chose. I'm using these Sharpie markers that I think I got a dozen of them for like $10. So anyway, there we go.